You cannot just expect that when you spray weed kill on a garden and consistently update the weed kill and not pick up on the cues that you are spraying everywhere other than particularly on the weeds that are annoying you, you cannot expect that the soil beneath can carry any further gestational seeds. It cannot grow any seeds, and if you purchase a plant that has already bloomed and you come to put it into your garden and you expect that the garden will bloom with flowers, absolutely no way. And there is a reason for that. When we think about relationships and we think about how much positivity and validation and praise and love and connection and remove expectations and we give and give and give, but in one moment where sometimes you can give it a name of an ego, or you can give it a shutdown where you no longer see beyond wherever you're at in that moment and everything turns to red, and you come out with the weed kill of your words, your language and how you use it, and you no longer pluck or weed kill those particular annoying weeds, but you spray everywhere. And yet time after time you expect that your partner notices all the good. Well, what tends to happen to a human being? The more you spray weed kill, the soil underneath gets damaged. And the more you plant greater seeds, but then you're consistently putting that weed kill, which is verbal abuse, financial abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, manipulative abuse. There are so many things out there. Criticism, putting someone down, that's a form of weed kill. And then you compensate with praise and a holiday or gifts or a hug or a kiss or hopping around the home or with the kids or, doing the dishes, packing the washing, and you're doing all of that in expectation that the weed kill, which one of those 5 things, emotional, physical, financial, whatever it is, abuse, that was introduced is now forgotten. But time after time, when the soil deteriorates deep underneath the layers of lack of repair early on, and that consistent abuse that's being applied only withdraws the partner. They lose the respect, they lose kindness, they lose the understanding, and they choose to walk away. Sometimes not walk away completely from the relationship at a physical level, but walk away at an internal level, meaning they're no longer there listening. They no longer show the care, the love, and the affection, because the damage has been done so deeply that the repair isn't by now putting sea salt and vitamins and minerals. Absolutely not. The soul needs to be removed completely and needs to be reintroduced with something new, something completely different. And unfortunately, when we look at relationships and the breakdown, and when we have one partner saying, but I do, okay, great. But when the weed kill comes out, how much did you get rid of? How much have you poisoned? What and how far have you allowed the weed kill to penetrate? How deep did it go into that soil with the words or the physical or the financial or the emotional, whatever it may be, abuse that was introduced? The lack of understanding and lack of validation to your other partner, and the lack of praise, the isolation, the neglect. What do you expect? That you have a garden that's going to consistently grow you flowers when all you've done over the years is not notice how deeply rooted the pain you have caused your partner? This message is to wake up. Wake up and pick up on the cues of how you are bringing yourself and how you are introducing yourself into the relationship. What are you doing that might be causing your partner's pain? What are they doing that might be causing you pain? And we must, as mature adults, sit down and have some deep-rooted conversations and discuss things in a way where we can all view it and see it and understand it in such a way that we can park things on the side and actually create space for repairing. Because the lack of repair is only going to create a lack of intimacy, a lack of truth, a lack of commitment, a lack of actually being there anymore. So from my heart to yours, as always, it's Stay safe.